Good evening from Bangladesh. This is your host, Toufiq Zohur is speaking now. The practice of poetry can play an important role in bringing peace to the world. Poetry for peace. We have gathered today to read poetry in mother language and also international language in English. We have a slogan, poetry has no boundaries and the sky of poetry is one. Our path will continue with earthy poetry. Let's poetry win. Today we have a sad news from my country, that is a thunder cyclone is overflow the southern part of our country. Many people are in danger position. So we pray to Almighty that the people's lives are safe. Thank you very much who are watching around the world this show, and the global important poet and poetess are present today. So it's a nice show. I think it will be run today, and our honorable poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio is coming very soon. Thank you very much. Today, first of all, I am inviting honorable poetess Lucilia Trapazzo from Switzerland. Now, I am introducing one of the eminent poetess who is a Swiss Italian poetess, translator, artist, and performer. After years spent abroad for studies and work in the DDR, Brussels, Washington, D.C., and New York City, she now lives in Zurich, Switzerland. She published four poetry books. She is a poetry editor of Mock Up magazine, Italy, and the Insider's Literary Journal, India. She participated many international festivals around the world. Her poetry and others' books have been translated into 16 languages and published in international anthologies and literary magazines. Her poems have been awarded numerous prizes. She got some prestigious award from Globe for her outstanding performance of poetry. She convinced supporters of human rights and the planet. Her social and feminine point of views are reflected in many of her writings. From one of her poems, Salmodia, which tells of a child bride, a video was made. In her works, Lucilia often seeks a synthesis between different artistic languages. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Lucilia Tarapaccio to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here again. Before starting, I want to give all my love and light and support for your country in this difficult moment. I hope that no lives will be ruined today. I really hope so. I am starting today with my first poem dedicated to my mother. In Europe, and I think in other parts of the world, today is Mother's Day. So I want to start with this poem, which, by the way, won just a few days ago in Albania, in Korcha, the International Festival of Korcha, the first prize of the festival, the Crown of Poetry. My mother. My mother is sitting next to me at the doctor's. My mother is here, and she's not really here. She's missing some pieces. One day she lost her teeth, then her earring. She lost a breast, a lung, her hair. My mother lost the trains, the buttons, and her mother, and the childhood. One day my mother lost a son. Oh, others, she let them go. My mother holds her name in her pocket. It once was worth banners and honors. A country as my mother, and a house overflowing with butterflies. My mother has three birds. She keeps them tied to her side with cords of various colors. When the wind rises, they hit her flank in attempt of a flight. My mom has rhinestones, bars, and smoke volutes among her asbestos hair. My mom has a crease on her face and a padlock. My mother has a pain and a rosary, a branch planted on her neck, and an empty grave between her father and her mother. My mother has three daughters and better verses than mine. My mother is in the mirror. and she looks me in the eyes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Lucilla Tarapazzo, for your beautiful starting. Today is International Mother Day, so we respect all the mothers of the world. Now, from Switzerland, I'm coming back to China and inviting my beloved brother, James Tian. Now, I am introducing one of the well-known poet in world who is from China. He is Mr. James Tian. He born in 1994, Shandong Province, Tian City. He is the member of Chinese Poetry Society, China Central Television, CCTV, Chinese Wisdom Group Director, calligraphy and painting at the signing of a writer, the member of the American China Frequently Historical Linguistic Institute, researcher, director Serbia Elia Munde magazine. At the stage, the only interview Chinese poet. Now, I'm inviting Honorable Poet James Tian to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much to my brother Toufiq first, and I'm very glad to join this program again. And I'm now in Philippines, and only the days after my wedding. I'm very busy in some things to deal with anything, and this is the first time I just joined in this program again. And because of I really missing some of you, and especially my sister Lucilia, and also my brother Toufiq, and you are all my family, and you all my friends. And today is International Mother's Day, and my first poem is also the same theme as this day. The name is The Beginning and the Blessing of Life. When life comes to an end, everything will return to the beginning. Can't be forgotten, the road is like a spring. When the flowers are blooming, they've already begun to grow the next spring. When the tree leaves its leaves, there is always a feeling of returning. Because we can think, so we choose to live. Because we know gratitude, so no need to worry about lightning. On the special day, we'll have the special blessings. May the blessed one always have different miracles are happening. Thank you very much again.
Thank you very much, my brother and honorable global poet, Mr. James Tian, for your beautiful starting. Now, from China, I am going to Greece to invite our honorable poet and my friend, Nina Alexi. I am inviting poetess Nina Alexi from Greece. Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Greece. She is Nina Alexi. She studied performance art, theatre, creative writing, etc. in London with British government scholarship, Middlesex Polytechnic, WAC Interchange Associated Guild of Dance and Drama, Chantain School of Dance from 1981 to 1990, and elsewhere. She worked many organizations. Maximum work place of her was cultural and educational. She published 6 books. Her poetry books, which is entitled Anin Exela Alexandria, was published 2017. Her poems are included in the Encyclopedia of Modern Greek Literature, Harry Percy, 2017. Contemporary Greek poet, Papas, 2020, Greek women poets of the 20th century, Githox, 2021, Encyclopedia of World Poet Associations, 2021, etc. Her poem also published in many anthologies around world. Her poems have been translated into English, Italian, Spanish, French, Bengali, and Arabic languages. She received some prestigious awards for her great contribution in poetry. She received first prize from Athens for her beautiful poem Pontiac Mother in 2019. Now I am inviting poetess Nina Alexi to present her first poem today. Thank you. Please unmute your mic. Nina, please unmute your mic. Nina, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Unmute your mic. I think there is a network problem. When she will come, I will give her the floor again. Now I am inviting from Bulgarian poetess Dina Dimitrova Dundova. Now,
Hello.
yes, now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Bulgaria. She is Dina Dimitrova Dandova. By profession, she is a medical doctor, a pediatrician, and physiologist. She teaches physiology and the medical university. She teaches physiology in the Medical University in Sofia. She wrote seven poetry books, three books for kids, and one novel. She is the member of the Union of Bulgarian Writers and of the Union of Writers Medical Doctors. Her poetry book are The Miracle is You, The Path Must Lead to Somewhere, On the Borderline Between Two Sessions, Dreamy Sky. Her poems have been translated and published in Turkish, Greek, and English languages. Entry from the Upper Floor is a novel book of her which translated in Arabic and English languages. The Green Planet is an alphabet book for kids in English and Bulgarian language. There are so many songs created using her poems and sung by the famous singer in Bulgaria. Some sung using her verses won national award. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Dina Dimitrova Dandova to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tofik. Thank you for the invitation. Hello, everybody. And first, I would like to wish courage for the people in your country that are in a difficult situation today. Today is Mother's Day. My first poem is Who Brings the Light? Who brings the light? Who brings the light? The sun, the moon, a lonely lamp, the earpiece of bell, or accidental meeting, hot and unforgettable, which captures our hearts and makes us fall in love? Is it a distant station with blinking red or green, permitting trains to pass without stopping, and takes the passengers to better destinations, to new horizons and sunrises like a poppy? When a little boy is rushing to his mother with shining eyes and glowing with love, is it the light of innocence and glory, triumphant with his first words? Is it the ray of happiness his mother, with beaming eyes, is radiating? This ancient scene is lit well, albeit she knows soon he'll wave goodbye and will say the words, I'm leaving, but she will love him even then. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Dina Dimitrova Dandova, for your beautiful starting. Our Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio from Mexico, she has already joined. So now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio from Mexico. Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Mexico. She is Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio. Jeanette is a leader of transformation of education, culture, and arts. She is the Mexican Pandora's box, a young writer of great ideal with a great love for poetry. She is a big promoter of values in the unfolding of innovation and the design of new scheme. She is an international speaker. She is also audio visual producer and teacher since 29 years ago. She had been working as a mathematics teacher for the different academic levels. She won the most important award in Madrid, Spain for quality at CIINOE. She has been participated in 18 international anthologies and written 2 books. She is the president of Mil Mentes for Mexico, director on Time Books Latino, Satellite TV Cabino 11, Canada Global. Eureka Aprendizaje Accelerado magazine, the waves of art, and many more creative activities she has engaged. Now I am inviting Honorable President of Mil Mentes and the Global Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I am really happy to be here with the family. Say hello, my dear Tufik and my dear real brother, James Tian. I say hello all the poets in this day. I'm really happy. And this is the book Agustín para Josefa, the Agustín para Josefa from the collection of Stockholm Project. And I say, pecadora de la vida. Agustín, qué manera de pecar la vida, qué santa manera de expiar la culpa, qué fervor, pasión, dolor, temor y honor encierran cada una de tus coplas. Limonero de palabras, pregonero del amor. Traspasaste continentes con tus letras y llegaste a la cima de la inmortalidad. Varón de extirpe azteca, músico poeta, con hondo pesar, fue un 6 de noviembre del año 70 que la noche de ronda frenó y en letras de oro se escribió leyenda del alma de pirata, trovador de veras. And now I say the Madre Criolla, this day of the mother in the war. I say hello all the poets in this meeting. My friend to the doctor Eva Petropoulo from Greece, and in this meeting my friend Lucilia. This is Madre Criolla, dedicada a Doña Josefa Ortiz de Domínguez. De corazón rebelde, en búsqueda de justicia y reivindicación, fraguaste en armonía la marcha de insurgentes, llenaste en sacrificio de gloria a la nación. En tu casa albergaste relevantes figuras, forjadores de México de la emancipación, como los capitanes Aldama y Abasolo, que con el gran Ignacio Allende, Arias y el cura Hidalgo, tejieron para México total liberación. Madre de la patria, madre criolla, cómplice de transformación, fiel a tus principios, intervencionista, revolucionaria, mujer libertad, patriota sin par, privada de tu independencia, recluida en Santa Teresa, acusada de traición. No te doblegaste nunca ante injusticia ni opresión, benemérita de la patria, fundadora de México, madre. San Lázaro en oro pinta tu nombre. Josefa, la historia te reconoce por encima del tiempo. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio, for your beautiful starting. From Mexico, now I'm coming back to Serbia to invite our brand ambassador and honorable young poet Marija Stankovic. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from Belgrade. She is Marija Stankovic. She is 27 years old, has just recently published her first poetry book, and title of the book A Part of Me, Dio Mene, which has been the huge success so far, making her one of the top selling poetry writers of her generations in her country. More than 10 years ago, she was first featured in an anthology where her poems were published. Firstly, writer in Serbian, and secondly, both written and translated to English. In later years, she has participated in series of different cultural events taking place in her country. She has been a part of many anthologies and has been internationally published in magazine and different media format. Marija writes about navigating life as an individual, differences in opinion between generations, about family, love, etc. She is a mother, passionate about language and learning, working and also keeping up with her passion for arts, writing both in rhyme and free verse. She is keen and making a bond between traditional values and the modern world around us. Now I am inviting poetess Marija Stanokovic to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik, and all of your friends. It is always amazing to be here with you and to share poetry. So, for this first poetry reading, I will be sharing with you my poem After a Storm. In order to survive, I adapted to yellow autumn leaves as the most beautiful part of my spring. I adapted to many things that should have never been mine. A resting face hiding waterfalls of sadness, and when I must, a perfected fake smile. I adapted to deep loneliness, being amongst people, and never, ever being alone in the depths of my own mind. In order to survive, I rang the bells for alarm every stormful day at noon. And now a tender flower blooms. It seems the storm has passed. Do I mourn? I question myself. Or could I be free at last? Thank you, friends.
Thank you very much, poetess Marija Stanokovic, for your beautiful starting. Now, from Serbia, I am going to Uzbekistan to invite our another brand ambassador, Modina Mahammadrizayeva, the young poetess in world. Now, I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from Uzbekistan. She is Modina Mahammadrizayeva. She is a poetess, feature writer. Her poem and featured has been published in local and national newspaper magazines in Uzbekistan, and also published in several books, that is international anthology. A writers universe published in United States of America in 2018, Golden Breeze published in India, Uzbekistan Poesia Moderna, a narrative published in Italy in 2020, 1001 Uzbek poet published in United States of America in 2020. Modina's first collections of poem is Orzular Kamalagi, The Rainbow of Dream, published. Her second collections of poem is Flower Bird, published in the United States of America in 2018. She writes in Uzbek and English languages. Modina also translates poems from Uzbek to other foreign language. Now I am inviting poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother Toufiq Zohur. Assalamu alaikum, Bangladesh and all over the world. And thank you, my brother Toufiq Zohur, again. Mm, I'm happy to appear with my poem and this show again. And I want to start the first poem, my reading, the poems of my teacher, Ghulam Abdi. And of course, I want to read a poem, my native language, which is Uzbek language. This poem is about Sohib Quran. Men sahroni sevdim, men dashtni sevdim. Saraton taftida yondim, kuydim. Bobom sohib Quron, avliyo tuydim. Allohim af etgin, men uni suydim. U mening nomusim, u mening orim, u mening millatim, u mening borim. Ko'p ham maqtayverma Iskandaringni, sohib Quron bitta mening qarorim. Ummati Muhammad sohibi davron, dunyoning nazrida u buyuk sarbon, u uch qit'a egasi sadoli karvon, sohib Quron ruhi ko'nglimda posbon. Alloh inom etgan davlatim Temur, Turonim tug'rosi millatim Temur. Sen maqtayverma dorolaringni, mening shahrim Temur, Qalbam Temur. Temurbek naslidan Mirzo Ulug'bek, ki olam ko'rmadi sulton Amidek. Gar bo'lmasa edi ulug' Temurbek, dunyo tanimasdi meni seningdek. Shahrikesh Samarqand xayoli bilan, har kun uyg'onaman bobo kalonim, bir kun qo'zg'aladi dardli oronim, Temur qilichini tutdi imonim. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madina Mahammadrizayeva, for your beautiful starting. From Uzbekistan, now I am coming back to my neighbor country, India, to invite our friend Mandira Ganguly. Now I am introducing one of the persuasive poetess who is from India. She is Mandira Ganguly. She is a poetess, editor, and article writer. She is from writer's family. Her grandfather was a well-known poet. Her father was a writer, and many of his books have been accumulated. Her mother was a short story writer. Mandira born in Sodhpur, West Bengal, India. She is graduated from Calcutta University. She is also diploma in computer applications. By profession, she is a teacher. Her poems, article, and prose has been published many journal, newspaper in West Bengal and abroad. She is editing a web magazine. Title of the magazine is Avekhan Patrika. She has been published her first short story books. Title of the books is Rit Majari. Now I am inviting poetess Mandira Ganguly to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toufiq Zohur Dada, and thank you, all of you. I am very happy to meet you. My first, today is Mother's Day, so first poem. আমি বাংলাতেই পড়ছি। ম্যানগ্রোভ। শিকড়ের কষ্ট শুধু ম্যানগ্রোভ জানে। নোনা জলে ডুবে জলকাদা শরীরে মেখে বাঁচতে চেয়েও থেকে যায় কৈশিক টানে। শ্বাসমূল মেলে দেয় আকাশে, অনাহার থেকে বাঁচার তাগিদে ডালে পাতায় আলো নিয়ে অপেক্ষায়। কোনো এক ভুলে থাকা অন্ধকার সাঁতরে সৌরজগতে এসে এক গ্রহে থেকে পাশাপাশি গ্রহদের চিনে নিতে গিয়ে জেনেছি আমারও জন্মদাগ আছে। ওই দাগে লেগে আছে স্নেহ, ভালোবাসা। এক বুক মরুভূমি নিয়ে নির্জলা আমি জন্মদাগ হাতড়াই। খুঁজে চলি সবচেয়ে আপন সেই নারীর টান। বিগত অন্ধকার ঘর কত আরামের মনে করার চেষ্টা করি। ভুলে যাই নারী কাটা হয়ে আছি যুগ যুগ ধরে। নমস্কার।
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Mandira Ganguly, for your beautiful presentations. From India, again, I am going to Mexico to invite our Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy. And now I will to present the poem of Carlos Hugo Garrido Chalén, our president of Unión Hispano Mundial de Escritores. This book, El Regreso a la Tierra Prometida, second edition. This is En búsqueda del amor que se llevó pretenciosa la mañana. Tengo una deuda con la vida que estoy pagando a plazos mientras muero, y me encuentro mirándome hacia adentro, desde el mismo interior de mis afueras. Mi deuda con la vida la estoy pagando a pausas y sin prisa. Me han dado sin garante el mérito de un crédito que me dispongo a respetar hasta la muerte, y he venido a mirarme en el fondo de mis iris para conocerme, y me he convertido en navegante pirata de la honra nona, en un jinete alado de los vientos trejos del océano. Y si mañana alguien intenta cobrarme para la vida vivido, le vine a reclamar mis acreencias en búsqueda de esos amores que se llevó pretenciosa la mañana. Thank you so much. This is
Thank you very
from
much.
Carlos Hugo.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess, for your beautiful presentation once again. Now, from Mexico, I'm again going to Switzerland to invite Honorable Poetess Lucilia Tarapaccio. Now, I'm inviting Honorable Poetess Lucilia Tarapaccio to present her second poem today. Thank you.
So, if my first poem was for my mother, the second poem comes from my fifth book in English, and it's about the principle of the mother, dedicated to the goddess Pachamama, and that's for Jeanette. Pachamama. If the imago of the fathers is fading, what remains of the logos? And what of roles and of rules, primeval, unbending? The absence. Once vanished the language in wordless voices, the senses and the breasts unveil in the morning wombs of mothers embracing and nurturing, digging and watering meadows, then mending the buds. It is fate, a promise, a yes, newly found. When there's nothing else to wish for, the mind becomes song and reveals itself as love. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Lucilia Tarapaccio, for your beautiful presentations once again. From Switzerland, I am coming back to China and invite my brother, Honorable Poet, Mr. James Tian. Now I am inviting Honorable Poet, Mr. James Tian, to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And my second poem, I haven't posted already, and it's being written on my trip with my wife. The name is Painting. The mold is a pen, and the heart is patient. Draw a stroke right in the sky. That's so proud. It's freedom. The breast name is cloud. So when it's sunny, The mold will not fall down. Only when it's cloudy will clear out and turn into rain in the world with a salty taste. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother and global poet, Mr. James Tian. And recently, we know that Mr. James Tian has got married. So we congratulate my brothers for his happy life with his beautiful wife. Thank you. She is also my sister. Thank you very much. Now, I am inviting. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Nina Alexi to present her first poem today. Nina, can you hear me? Please unmute your mic. Nina, please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Your mic switch is off. Please unmute your mic. Nina, please unmute your mic. Please unmute your mic. I think there is a again network problem. Please, Nina, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Can you hear me? I think there is again some problem. Now I am inviting another poets from Bulgaria, that is Dina Dimitrova Dundova. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Dina Dimitrova Dundova from Bulgaria to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. I will read my second poem first in Bulgarian. It's very short, and then the translation. Жажда за любов. Вилнее по земята отчуждение, но хората жадуват за любов. На синьото под светлия покров копнеят да измолят просветление. В прегръдката на сивата вражда безмълвно ги владее отчаяние и липса на приятелско дихание сковава уморените тела. Но кой ли не желая обновление, духовност под пречистено небе, стаена обич в стоплено сърце и бавно, ала трайно изцеление. And the translation, it is called thirst for love. Alienation spreads around the world, but people crave to be in love. Beneath the cover of the blue, they pray for some enlightenment. The trap of grey indifference leads them to silent desperation. The lack of friendly hand or word cramps their exhausted bodies. We need to always be in love and dream about a new beginning, for every lonely heart is sick, and love is the best of medicines. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Dina Dimitrova Dundova, for your beautiful presentations. Now I am inviting Marija Stankovic to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. The second poem I will be reading will be in my own mother tongue, and it is called, wait just a second, I'm sorry, Produžni rok za ljubav, or to make love last. We can tell it like that. Govorimo na posletku bez meteža i buke. Govorimo na posletku pogledom i stiskom ruke. Govorimo na posletku jezikom kojim se voli. Govorimo na posletku kao da ništa ne boli. Govorimo na posletku. Još taj jedan trenutak. Govorimo na posletku da iznenadimo sutra. Govorimo na posljedku o sećanju na slatke tajne. Govorimo na posljedku, kao da nekad još traje. Kad bure i bubnjevi konačno potpuno polude, govorimo na posljedku, kao da smo tek na početku. Thank you, friends.
Thank you very much, Marija Stankovic, for your beautiful presentations. Now I am inviting Madina Mahammadrizayeva from Uzbekistan to present her second poem today. Madina Mahammadrizayeva.
Thank you. My second poem is about Zulfiya. A woman had the presence of the praying drop by drop. You are the image of pretty Zulfiya, a woman who lives while remembering her husband. You are the embodiment of loyalty, Zulfiya. And Job would be not forgotten and fruitless. They are your footsteps in the charming garden. You are happy in the houses of Uzbeks. You have hundreds of daughters of young generations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madina Mahammadrizayeva, for your beautiful presentations once again. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Mandira Ganguly to present her second poem today. Mandira Ganguly.
Thank you again. My second poem, I try to in English. The night. The night is like a black slate. We are drawing our own lines with the chalk. Those random straight curved lines take the shape and creates an image. The image can be of a lush sea or a deserted island. Sometimes it feels like drops of roses from paradise, sometimes like a gloomy desert. We become surprised to see our creation. The mystery of creation remains beyond the Creator's knowledge. Intoxication spreads. Every day we stand in front of the night with a chalk to discover a new image. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Mandira Ganguly. Nina Alexi, can you hear me? Nina Alexi, please unmute your phone. Nina Alexi, please unmute your mic. Nina, can you hear me? Nina Alexi, can you hear me? Please unmute your mic. Please unmute your mic. Yes, unmute your mic. Yes, again stop. Unmute your mic. Nina Alexi. Nina Alexi, can you hear me? We are happily announcing that from 42 countries, 122 group are sharing this show now. So the globally, more and more viewers are watching this show. I am reading some viewers' opinion. Poetess Kabbo Costa from Bangladesh, she is also watching. She has written, "Proud of you, dear poets. Congratulations to all of you." Oshakarando Raibordhon has to written, "Congratulations all of you." Ibrahim Kham Refat has to written, "Assalamu alaikum, Kamon Achen." From Turkey, our poetess, my sister Turkan Ergor, also watching this show. She has written, "Congratulations," and many more viewers has to given their opinion. Now again, I am going to our show and inviting our poetess to Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio to present her third poem today. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much again. And this is Cabriolas con el Sol. Bailemos que ya es primavera y el sol nos marca el ritmo entre los romanceos y juergas de quimeras, la danza de delfines, el percerbe creativo, más los revoloteos del anchitus marrón. Bailemos que ya es primavera, con la olla de grillos, le pregunta marcada, entre campos magnéticos de hierro y de neón. El debate pactado del futuro del hombre y el fin de nuestra tierra. Atrévete a bailar, Dios está invicto y nos regala el sol que al brillar sangra y que nos da la fuerza en luminosidad que nos contagia. Bailemos ahora que podemos hacerlo entre campos magnéticos de neón y de hierro. Se fusiona el sentir de los que mueren. Plantado en primera fila, eres el centro. De ti depende la vida. Por ti reclama la muerte. Enorme luminaria, también morirás. Estrella de secuencia espectral, hidrógeno, helio, carbono, hierro y neón. Gigante rojo en tu enojo, eyección de masa coronal. Pasarás de gigante rojo a enana blanca. Todo pasará. Eclosión anunciada. Cabriolas con el sol. Interrogantes. Nada importa más. Tu sol te baila en el brillo magnificado del azul de Prusia. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio, for your
Toufiq,
beautiful
now I
presentations.
can hear you.
Nina Alexi, can
Yes,
you
Toufiq,
hear
I can
me?
hear you at last.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you very much.
at last.
Thank you, thank you,
Go,
thank you.
go.
Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess from Greece, Nina Alexi, to present her first poem today. Nina
Thank you.
Alexi, please start. Thank you. You start, please. Again, there is sound problem. We cannot hear your voice, but we cannot see you very clearly. Like a crystal water, we can see you, but we cannot hear your voice. Few times before we have to heard your voice, but now we cannot hear your voice. I think there is a voice problem. So I think you leave the studio again and then entered. I think that it will be clear. Please try. Please try again. Just leave the studio and entered again, please. Okay? No, I cannot hear your voice because there is a voice problem in your. No, no, we cannot hear your voice. No, 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 it's okay. Please, you leave the studio. You leave the studio and enter again. Nina, you leave the studio and enter again, please. I think this is last time you can try and hope you will success. Thank you. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Lucilia Trapazzo to present her third poem today. Thank you.
I'm so sorry for Nina that she's having so many problems, but when it's bad, it's bad. I hope she can go out and come back again. Anyhow, my third poem is almost is like a prayer for humankind, for mankind. Requiem 2022. We die and we are born and we never die. Where do you run, man of stone, of lightning, of storms, with your winds, erasing leaves and names? What do you seed and sow, man of fire and slaughter? when even the last flag in the wind frays after us the silence and crumbs of little infinite the diagram smells of carbon. We die, and we are born, and we never die. Dust settles in the corners, in the folds of the brain, in the ventricles, in the ducts. Today, the first fly is back on my window. Soon, everywhere, a swirl of insects will come to pollinate the minds. New seeds again will give birth to life. We die, and we are born, and we never die. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Lucilia Tarapazzo. Really, it touches our heart. Very fantastic poem you have to read just now. Thank you. And now I am again coming back to China to invite my beloved brother James Tian to present his third poem today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And my third poem just wrote from my real experiences because I just like escaping from that mainland China mainland now, and the situation you know it from the news already. So I will read this one. The name is Rereading the Freedom. I believe in freedom because only after I get it, I can have the other beliefs. I've lost the freedom before in an unfree sea. Existence is like a war. Feel that value cannot measure everything finally. A good deed done with a hurt shouldn't be rewarded, and a bad deed done without a hurt shouldn't be punished. Only a free judgment is natural inspiration. Only the free breathing is the source of breaking loneliness. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poet James Tian, for your beautiful poem. And now again, I am going to Dina Dimitrova, Dundova, to invite and present her third poem, Dundova.
Thank you very much. My third poem is called Snow Dance. The fall is sadly raining teardrops, which quickly freeze and turn into ice. The snowflakes start their mad dance, and I embrace their dancing flight. This snowy waltz is now conducted by tender winds from every side, and I'm flying in the air in time with their skillful dance. The wind is playing a slow tango, then a rumba and a cha-cha-cha. The falling snow is shining silver as if derived from a mountain spa. The snow's tired at the end and feels like sleeping through the night. The morning's breaking in a hurry to make the day more bright and white. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dina Dimitrova Dundova, for your beautiful presentations. Now I am inviting Marija Stankovic to present her third poem today. Marija, if you are ready, then you can move on the fourth or final session. After read your poem, if you ready, then you can carry on the last session as a co-host.
Oh,
Okay. So
I
now,
will, I
yeah,
will gladly.
now you can read your poem, and the final session when it start, you will uh, director. Okay.
I
Now
will gladly
coming,
do. Thank you.
thank you, thank you. Now coming, Marija Stanokovic to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, Tofik. So, dear friends, in this third cycle of reading, I will be presenting you a love poem written in my mother tongue in Serbian. It is called U gužvi, or In a Crowd. It was published in my first poetry book, Deo mene. Znam i da si ovde radio bi 1000 čuda prečih. Znam i da si ovde, ipak ovde bio ne bi. Šta mi vredi ljubavi pola, a pola negde daleko u gužvi. Gde voliš 1000 očiju tuđih, ljubav nije da bude od bola. Zato sam ti noćas sama. Neka nam tako bude od danas. Neka smo svako na svome. I dosta je, sasvim dosta o tome. Thank you so much, friends. So, Toufiq, could you please just tell me who will
Yes,
be the next one?
you will come in the last session. So take the mental preparation, Marija.
Okay.
And now I am inviting honorable poetess and our young poet in the world, Madina Mahammadrizayeva, to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, my Toufiq Zohur, brother. And my third poem is about Rose. Aturgulam. O'zing kichik, iforing xushro'y, jajjigina, aturgulginam. Husning senga beribdi obro'y, yaproqlari chiroyliginam. Ochilgansan sen tanho bo'lib, tanangda yo'q hech qanday tikan. Qolasanmi sen endi so'lab, uzib senga solibman kishan. Judo qildim hayotdan seni, kulgularing hamon yodimda. Afsus, afsus kechirgin meni, iforlaring mangu she'rimda. Chiroyingdan sarxushdir olam, keltirding sen ilhomlarimni. Sevgim ila botirgan shodam, o'zim artay ko'z yoshlaringni. Ranglaringda bahorni ko'rdim, tonglarimga o'xshab ketadi. Orzularim sochini o'rdim, senga ishqim mangu yetadi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, poetess Madina Mahammadrizayeva, for your beautiful presentations once again. Now I am inviting honorable poetess Mandira Ganguly to present her third poem today. Thank you. Mandira Ganguly.
Thank you. Thank you, Toufiq. My third poem. কবিতা যখন কবিকে লেখে, কবিতা যখন কবিকে লেখে, খোলা খাতার থেকে উঠে এসে কবির ঘাড়ে মাথায় চেপে বসে শব্দ, গলা জড়িয়ে আদরে ভরিয়ে দেয় ধ্বনি, চোখের তারায় ঠোঁটের গভীরে লুকোনো কথাদের খোঁজে। কবি ও কবিতা মিলেমিশে একাকার ঘনীভূত হয়ে নামে, কবিতার শরীর থেকে কবির মতো গন্ধ আসে। সৃষ্টি ও স্রষ্টা পরস্পর ছুঁয়ে থাকে বাংময়, অদেখা কোন সুরের টানে কবিতা কবিকে লেখে ভালোবেসে। নমস্কার। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you very much, honorable poetess Mandira Ganguly, for your beautiful presentations once again. And the final sessions is come now. So I am giving the mic to our honorable brand ambassador Marija Stankovic to present this session, I mean the final session. And Marija, if you can give the opportunity, then today I can read one of my poem. So now, first of all, I am giving the floor to our brand ambassador and co-host, Marija Stankovic. Now she is a director, she is the host, she is everything, and she invite all the honorable poets now. Marija Stankovic, please start.
I just wanted to quickly say before we go on, I am really honored to be your host alongside Toufiq today. I hoped he would invite me. I love to do it very much. Firstly, I want to express my gratitude to Uddan Little Magazine and Uddan TV. And secondly, of course, all of today's program participants. You have been amazing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your dedication. And I just wanted to say, what makes the world of poetry so unique, it is this diversity that we are showing right now. And it is this wholesome experience, hearing and understanding each other, even though we might come from different places and speak different languages. So having that in mind, we will be now taking the last turn in reading poetry, and I am inviting Mexico and Jeanette Tiburcio to read her last poem for today. Jeanette, are you there?
Thank you so much, dear Marija. I'm here and congratulations, really.
Amazing. Could we switch? Thank you.
Can I read the poem of Nina?
Yes, you read, please. You read, please.
Nina Liz, in Spanish, thank you so much. En el primer sueño llega a casa una noche, mirando en sus brazos el sabor de una felicidad casada, desafiando a las montañas por el poeta decepcionado, inventando otra esperanza, congelando un mundo sordo, desierto. La gente va y viene, extensa escala que separa la existencia complicada. Hace mucho tiempo, en un hangar muy lejano, las quimeras se estaban resoplando y los sentidos se estaban reduciendo en masas, tratando de despertar los hermosos sueños atados, la noche, la noche dispersa, las nubes dispersas están aquí, los destellos de luciérnagas por todo el espacio y en el pavimento, inundando la ciudad de ilusiones vanas, con el clima frío, congelado en medio de la nada, sin presente, sin futuro, sin pasado. 9 luces, Alfane. Thank you so much. Is a Nina, dear Nina.
Thank you a lot. So we will be going on to Switzerland and to Lucilia Trapazzo.
So, for my last poem, to say thank you to all of you, and particularly to the women, our sisters, and to the beautiful Marija, who is doing a wonderful job as a co-host, Jeanette, who gave her poem to read Nina poems instead, and all the other beautiful girls who were there, women, wonderful poets. I'm reading a poem for the women. We are the mothers. We are the braids that unite and hands that sew. We are the beginning and we are the end. Solstice and summer nights. We are the moons, the river, the earth. We are tales around the fire, silver dance of veils, and we are deserts, singing anklets, backs bent on rice fields, swollen dolls in the brothels of Russia, the cane, the wood, and the voice of an old man in a foreign garden. Almond milk. We are life on the mountains by the lakes. Pillows of sorrow. We are womb and nest, the cradle for those who want to return. We are blood that flows. We are life. We are love. Snake, butterfly, spider web, and then apple, the Southern Cross. We are whispers at night, cradle songs in boundless storms of signs and words. We are the strength and the scream. Choked. Come home, sister. Together we are, and together we remember. Together we narrate silence never bridled. Together we give life to the new world, the lines we extend to infinity. When they ask you, you say, we are together. We are. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucilia. This was an amazing poem. We all understand it. It was in English and it was beautiful. So we are going further in. The next one reading will be James Tian from China. James, could you read us your last poem for today?
Thank you very much to my a new beautiful sister Marija again, and my last poem, and also my God prayer to this world, and especially to those people who are suffering now. The name is Blind Followers. The midnight pursuer, yearning for moonlight, like a free soul, that gentle light. Ignoring those stars, are also a part of night. They are very unhappy for cursing this neglect. This moment seen in the sky. The spiritual pursuer, longing for beautiful stories, abandoned all safe thoughts and preserved the ideal things only. Ignoring the rational attitude is very unhappy. Using all means to call out to this world, please wake up quickly. Behind any shadows, there will be loyal followers. Just hope they are not blind, but really have their own judgment and courage and real thinkings of future. Moving towards a better direction, pay all expectations forever. We should really glad that we are not blind followers, never yield to difficulties, never abandon exploration. We are so glad that we aren't our own thoughts prisoners. Thank you very much again.
Thank you. It was amazing. So, will Djina be reading now? Djina, are you there? Okay, we're going to Bulgaria and to Djina Pancheva.
Thank you very much. I would like first to say I would like to wish everybody all the best, and it's really amazing to be together. My last poem is A Lost Kite. A lonely beach, the sea is mourning for traces left by bare feet. Horizon is so far beyond, the poor kite can never reach it. Its wings are hanging dead and sandy, the waves are washing its wet face, but it is heading off the shore while waving sadly a farewell. Its colors are still light and cheerful, and even now shining brightly. It tried to reach the bright horizons and fly like any other kite, but sea is hard to overcome. It's not an easy way to fly. At least it tried, in the hand of a child, pursuing its most precious dreams. All the best and thank you.
Thank you, Djina. So we will be continuing with our reading. I will be the next one actually reading my last poem. And this is another poem I will read in Serbian language. And it is called Give My Words Back to Me, or Vrati mi reči. Vrati mi reči. Ne mogu da napišem pesmu nakon što sam pisala tebi. Vrati mi moju ljubavnu pesmu, a ti se vrati natrag sebi. Nazad u zagrljaj nek mi dotrče, tebi ne znače moje reči. I ja tebe i sve tvoje vraćam. Niko da spreči. Vrati mi reči. Thank you. This was a short poem. And we will be continuing reading again. Could I maybe now invite Madina Mahammadrizayeva, maybe reading us in English or in Uzbek?
Thank you, sister. My last poem is about homeland. Everybody adores his homeland. Those are living in the world's homeland, valuable as the mothers for me. When I opened my eyes for the first time, I saw the mountains and fields of the land. While listening to the lullaby, I fell in love with my homeland. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we are now going to India and to Mandira Ganguly. Please read us your last poem for today. Just unmute your microphone.
Thank you. Thank you, Toufiq Zohur Dada, thank you Uddan TV, thank you Uddan Magazine, thank you all of you. My last poem, উদযাপন সেলিব্রেশন উদযাপন এক এক দিন ইথারের স্পর্শ ভেসে আসে তোমার আমার তরঙ্গ দৈর্ঘ্য জুড়ে সুগন্ধি মনে শরীরে উৎসব আর অলৌকিক উদযাপন কিছু চাঁদ রাতে গাঢ় অন্ধকার আলোহীন আমরা আলোক বর্ষ দূরে ভালোবেসে ব্যথা ডেকে আনার কথা কে কবে জেনেছে আগে জীবনে জীবন বড় কম দিন থাকে তরঙ্গ মিলে গেলে গেয়ে ওঠে সুরেলা মন তোমায় নতুন করে পাবো বলেই হারাই ক্ষণে ক্ষণ নমস্কার থ্যাংক ইউ এগেন থ্যাংক ইউ
Thank you so much, friends. So I am pleased to invite this one last poet to read poetry for today with us, and it is our host Toufiq Zohur.
Thank you very much.
He rarely shares poetry, but we love him all very much and respect him.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess and Uddan Little Magazine brand ambassador Marija Stankovic. And I am very much happy and glad and also proud that today one of the most important or three most important global leaders and the poetess are present in this show. One, Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio, and second, Lucilia Trapazzo, and also James Tian. And also Bulgarian poet is very much important in the world, and the rest of the poetess they are the persuasive poetess, and they will one day they will lead in the poetry. I believe it so. So it's the opportunity for me that today I am sharing one of my poem in this show. First of all, I will read it in my native language, that is Bengali language, and then it will be in translation in English. And title of the poem is উষ্ণতা এক কাপ কফি ও তুমি তৃষ্ণার্ত আত্মায় এক কাপ কফি ও তোমার সান্নিধ্যে বিকেলটা আমি সাজিয়ে ফেলি অভিজাত রঙে মিথ্যার অন্ধকারগুলো সরিয়ে জ্বালিয়ে দেই প্রেমের বাতি যতবার তোমার কাছে পৌঁছে যাই আমার নাকে জাগায় কাঁঠাল চাপার গন্ধ তোমার কল্যাণিয়া মুখ দেখে ভুলে যাই কফি ঠান্ডা হতে চলেছে প্রতিবার প্রতিক্ষণ একই ছবিতে ভাসিয়ে দেই আমার বর্তমান ও ভবিষ্যতের ওয়াদা মেঘবালিকা ও মেঘবালিকা জীবনের মোহে চিরটা কাল তোমার পাশে বসেই চুমুক দিতে চাই কফির উষ্ণ পেয়ালায় Now it is in English, and title of the poem is You and a Cup of Coffee. A cup of coffee in a thirsty soul, and your presence. I decorate the afternoon with elegant color. Removing the darkness of falsehood, I lit the lamp of love. Every time I reach you, my sense receive the fragrance of your loving face. And I forgot the coffee gonna cold. Again and again in the same picture, I float the promise of present and future. Sweetheart, oh sweetheart, I want to sit next to you forever and sip a warm cup of coffee with the fascinations of life. Thank you very much, Marija Stankovic, for giving me the opportunity to read my poem. Thank you very much. And finally, we have to reach the last moment. As our show, we are asking one question to all the honorable participants today. And from now today, I am asking the last question to our honorable poetess, Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio. That is the question. One question I will ask everyone that what you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings. Only 30 seconds. Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio.
Thank you, really, thank you, and congratulations for your poem. And this space is absolutely amazing. I love Uddan TV, a magazine, dear brother Toufiq, dear brother James Tian, and all congratulations. It's exciting to be here in this great cultural personality. Congratulations, Lucilia, Mandira, Nardine, Nina, Djina, Marija, Madina. Thank you all. I think the culture is a unique way for the liberty and to for the culture of peace, writing from Mexico and all the heart in this space. All love. I'm really excited and continue with Uddan TV and magazine. Is really important. Your work, dear brother, to Fig, and congratulations all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Jeanette, Eureka, Tiburcio. Your all speeches are showing us the new path that we can work togetherly in the world. Thank you very much. Now I am asking Honorable Poetess Lucilia Trapazzo, what you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings. 30 seconds only.
Allow me to say thank you to everybody. I want to run so I can say also a couple of words. Thank you, Uddan TV. Thank you, Toufiq, for your passion. Thank you, my brother James. I love you so much, and you're a bridge to poetry in the world. Thank you, Mandira. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Jeanette, dear Jeanette, Nardine, Dina, Marija, Madina, everybody. And what I think about poetry. Can poetry change the world? Maybe it cannot change the world, but it can make it a better place to live in. And maybe just like water, it slowly it can do something bigger for the peace and for the well-being of everybody. Love you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Lucilia Trapazzo, for your beautiful speech for us, to giving us the strength and we can move togetherly in front in future. Thank you very much. Now I am asking my brother, James Tian, what do you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? My brother, James Tian.
Sincerely, I just feel more tonight already because you are with me again tonight. Especially my brother Toufiq, especially my sisters Lucilia and Jeanette, and you are all my family. It's really true, and I have many things wants to say, but but I can't say it out, and only one. I love you all, my family. It's really good to have you all here tonight. Best wishes to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother James Tian, for your beautiful speech. As we started 3 years before this Uddan Little Magazine planning this Uddan television show, today our episode number has gone 157. And from the day one, beside me, I have got some very excellent and very genius personality like Jeanette, Eureka, Tiburcio, my sister Eva Petropolo Liano, and also my brother James Tian. From the day one, these three personality gave me a lot of support that we can move very successfully. And 1 year later, I can engage our honorable poetess Lucilia Trapazzo, and then she is also continue with us. And the Dina Dundova, she is the I think this is her second show in this platform, and she is also the part of Uddan Television. And this is the way we are working togetherly around the world. And the last 3 years, from 57 countries and the 517 poets has to participated this show. It's a very huge number of things that we are doing togetherly, and we believe that the poetry has no boundaries, and we have the only one slogan, that is the sky of poetry is one. So we are togetherly here and working togetherly. Now I am asking my friend Dina Dimitrova Dundova the same question. What do you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Dina Dundova from Bulgaria.
Thank you very much, dear Tofik. You all are amazing. Thank you, Dan TV. It's really a great opportunity to be together. And what would life be without poetry? It would be a place, maybe life will not be worth living then if there is no culture, music, poetry, friendship, and let peace be everywhere. So I wish everybody to be healthy and let poetry be with us and we to be with poetry forever. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Dina Dimitrova Dundova, for your beautiful speech. I will give floor Marija the last time. This is because she is the co-host. Now I am giving the floor to Madina Mahammadrizayeva to ask you same question. What you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings, Madina?
First of all, I want to say thank you, my brother Toufiq Zohur. And the show was very beautiful. And this show can be bridge for universe of world literature. It was a very unraveled show. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madina Muhammad Rijayeba, for your beautiful speech. And finally, I'm going to Mandira Ganguly to ask you the same question. What do you think about poetry, about today's program, about feelings? You can say in Bengali language, no problem.
Poetry is the true expression of the poet's heart. মানে কবির অন্তরের যে সত্য উচ্চারণই হচ্ছে কবিতা। তাই জন্য আই রিয়েলি লাইকড টুডেজ প্রোগ্রাম। আমি সত্যি খুব আনন্দ পেয়েছি, খুব ভালো লেগেছে সবাইকে পেয়ে। প্রত্যেককে এত সুন্দর বলেছেন এবং সবার ভাষা আমি বুঝতে পারিনি, ঠিক কথা। কিন্তু তবুও তাদের এক্সপ্রেশন, তাদের অনুভূতিগুলো যে প্রকাশ পেয়েছে তাদের কথায় এবং বাচনভঙ্গিতে, সেটা আমার মন ছুঁয়ে গেছে। এমন অনুষ্ঠান আমি পরে আরো দেখতে চাই। হ্যাঁ, খুব ভালো লেগেছে। প্রত্যেককেই বলছি যে সবাই ভালো লিখুন। My love and best wishes to all of you. Keep writing and stay well everyone. আমি বলছি যে প্রত্যেকের জন্য অনেক শুভকামনা। আর সবশেষে তৌফিক দাকে তো বলতেই হবে যে আমাকে আমন্ত্রণ জানানোর জন্য অনেক শুভেচ্ছা, অনেক ধন্যবাদ। থ্যাংক ইউ উদ্যান টিভি, থ্যাংক ইউ উদ্যান ম্যাগাজিন। উদ্যান ম্যাগাজিন আরো ছড়িয়ে পড়ুক, উদ্যান টিভি আরো আরো ছড়িয়ে পড়ুক, প্রত্যেকের মুখে মুখে হোক। অনেক অনেক অভিনন্দন, শুভেচ্ছা জানাই।
Thank you. Thank you, Mandira Ganguly, for your beautiful speech. And finally, I'm going to my co-host, Marija Stankovic. I ask you the same question. What you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings as a co-host? You are always doing perform very well day by day. One day you will lead the from beginning. I hope so. So, Marija, please say something about today's program, about your feelings.
Thank you, Tawfiq. So, what I wanted to say is I could never have dreamt of a better place to be in this world than being in the place of a poetry writer. Because poetry is inviting, it is uniting, it is emotional, it is universal. And I am so glad to see so much people from all over the globe still writing and still speaking in the language of poetry. To everyone listening today and to everyone who's reading with us, thank you so much. Toufiq Zohur, our one and only, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting all of us to your program. And I'm also thanking my family for everything I got the chance to be. I wanted to also greet Serbia today, my country, which had many problems these days. And because I love it, and I wanted to say, I really want this program to be my way of keeping it in line with all the other countries around the world. Thank you so much and God bless.
Thank you very much, poetess Marija Stanokovic, for your beautiful speech. Once again, you have to deliver today. And my best regard and respect to Honorable Poetess Jeanette Eureka Tiburcio and also Lucilia Tarabagio. Though you have to present today, and it is a great achievement for us because the young poetess have to understand what is the poetry, and your speech, both of your speech are very much delighted, and we are very much learning. We are learning from your poetry. So we are thinking that if we can get and more times, that our poetry will be rich in future. So that I hope and wish that we will invite you more and more times. And also my brother James, already he has to prove that by his uh, by showing his great creation, he has already reached in the heart of so many poets in the world. So he is a very young poet, but my brother James Tian already reached in the heart to everyone. Every global poet is heart, I think so. And Dina Dundova, she is a very renowned poetess in Bulgaria. I heard about her from our another senior poetess, Alexander Rosalina. She told me about Dina Dundova and Lucilia Trapazzo and also Jeanette, eureka, Tiburcio. They are the pillar in our eyes, and I think Jeanette, eureka, Tiburcio and Lucilia Trapazzo also my icon, and I always follow their poetry, and I really respect them very much. And I am very much glad that my brother James Tian always give me the company with me when I invite him. He left his all work and joined my show. That is a very great achievement for me. And my two brand ambassador, Marija Stankovic and Madina Mahammadrizayeva, is also present today. I am congratulate to both of them. And also my Bengali poetess friend Mandira Ganguly is present today. And unfortunately today Nina Alexi is not present due to her network problem. And my Australian friend Nardine Sanderson, due to her physical condition is not good. At the last moment she sent me a text and told me that she is not feeling good today, so she is trying, but she may not present today. We are very much sorry, and we are praying for Almighty that she will be well soon, get well soon. We pray for her. Thank you very much. We will invite you more and more times, and we believe that one day the peoples of the world will come under one umbrella, that is the poetry umbrella. We believe it, and we are working for these things. Thank you very much. See you again. God bless you. See you next time, another program. Thank you very much, Marija, Madina, and Honorable Jeanette, eureka, Tiburcio, and Lucilia Trapazzo, also Dina Dundova, and my brother James Tian, and Mandira Ganguly also. Thank you very much. Bye bye.